What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. You have to agree with Matt Jansen's recent statement because everyone thinks that apparently 7 guys could potentially be Mr. Olympia in the next year. And that isn't necessarily true because this is a very difficult title to win. We have some of the greatest bodybuilders of all time who failed to win Mr. Olympia even after trying year after year. Look at Kevin Levrone's career. 4 times runner-up at the Olympia, twice against Dorian Yates and twice against Ronnie Coleman. Look at Flex Wheeler, the Sultan of Symmetry, the most genetically blessed bodybuilder of all time, 3 times second place at Mr. Olympia. It is unbelievable that a guy like Flex Wheeler went through his entire career without winning this title. Shawn Ray, the legend and the Hall of Famer, 2 times runner-up at Mr. Olympia. Naseer Kai, a very controversial runner-up at 97 Olympia. Victor Martinez, who was like the perfect specimen in 2007, but he failed to make his dream come true. And lastly, Kai Greene, about whom I think most of you guys will agree that he would have been 3 times champion by now if he did not give up. And the list just goes on. Yes, there is an argument that we have 4 different Mr. Olympias in the last 5 years. And that is unprecedented, no doubt. And that indicates that the reigning champions are not as dominant as they were in the past, and that the sport is more diverse than ever. Now, looking at the Olympia placings this year, these 5 names can be Mr. Olympia in the near future, according to the bodybuilding fans. Derek Lansford, Nick Walker, Samson, Andrew, and of course Hadi Choopan. But we never know how Derek and Andrew will show up next year because these are the 2 guys who never had a full-fledged off-season. And they have crazy good shape. I think Hadi will show up a little better next year. Samson is doing the Arnold Classic next year, so he won't be focusing on putting on more muscle for the next 10 weeks or so. And if he doesn't win here at the Arnold, he still has to qualify. So how long will be this off-season? That will be a big factor where he places next year. Nick Walker is the odd man out in this lineup because his physique is totally different from these above-mentioned names. It will come down to the judges and what criteria they want to set for a Mr. Olympia in the future. It is a great discussion, but if we look at Flex Wheeler or Kevin Levrone, they were phenomenal in their primes. But the Mr. Olympia title is a very difficult thing to win. On top of that, do any of these above-mentioned guys have the perseverance that a guy like Jay Cutler had? He struggled from 95 to 2005, a decade, getting runner-up spot 4 times, and ultimately dethroning the champ in 2006. And Jay Cutler was a machine. So what do you guys think? Will Hadi reign for some years, or will the title change hands every year for the foreseeable future? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. It is extremely hard to beat a champion who demonstrated one of the most dominant physique in the 212 division. And it has just been a week since he won his 2nd Olympia, and the champ is right back to work, pressing those 140s for reps. Shawn doesn't get enough credit for his transformation over the years. But if we look at a guy with a 5'2" height, he is never supposed to dominate a lineup like this, like the way he did this year. It is amazing that he started his Olympia journey in 2015, and he placed dead last in that show, worked his way up, and eventually won the title. And honestly, I do not see anyone dethroning him anytime soon. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.